Derek and AB have a podcast. Like and subscribe.
Alright, so what's been going on in our lives? The first thing I can think of is AB playing baseball. That's right. And let me tell you, there was a triple play up.
Triple play?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's take it over to AB5 and let's have him tell us about it.
It was a 1-1 game, and the top of the 7th inning, bases are loaded, no outs. It's a 2-2 count, ball 3. This is the other team. Other team's hitting. They get a ball 3, and then the guy starts going to first base thinking it's ball 4. And then he about makes it there, and the guy from third is about to steal home. And then we caught on to it. So we tagged it. We threw the ball to third base. They got in a pickle. And everybody's all confused. He gets to out at third. And then the guy at second is in a pickle. We get him out at second. And then the guy at first, we get him out too. And then, so we got a triple play. Everybody's real hyped, coming off the field. And it's just a whole bunch of craziness. And then some coach on the other team is like going crazy, yelling. He gets kicked out the game. And then that's about it. I mean, we ended up getting triple play at the end.
All right, thanks, AB5. Man, the only thing I've been doing here lately is trying to fish. Man, did I get lucky the other day. Me and my boy, Blake, he don't never go nowhere with me, but that day he decided to go fishing. He was actually going with the camera. He was the cameraman. I know my fishing rod went down. I was thinking, just like any other time, okay, we got a fish. Then it started pulling the drag and started making all this noise, which, that's what you want to hear. You got a good fish to start pulling that drag. But Blake, not knowing any better, he's like, sound like your rod and reel's a little messed up. I said, no, it's doing what it's supposed to. Long story short, I finally get this fish up, and it's my third biggest bass ever. 4 pounds, 4 ounces.
How old is Mark Cuban? Shark Tank, Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban. I'm gonna say Mark Cuban is 66. Alexa, how old is Mark Cuban?
The Republic of Cuba was founded 100
Oh my God.
years ago on May 20th, 1902.
Alexa, how old is Mark Cuban?
Mark Cuban is 65 years old. Mark Cuban is
About
the
saying
owner of the Dallas
65.
Mavericks.
Welcome to the segment.
What did you expect?
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 Derek and AB, let me hear your thoughts on LeBron James confronting Stephen A. Smith.
So LeBron goes up to Stephen A. Smith. What is up with that?
Oh, man, yeah, he did. He confronted him at that game the other day, didn't he?
Now he's saying, "You talking about my son, blah, blah, blah." Is that what LeBron's really mad at? Because Stephen A. ain't really said nothing that I would get mad about if it was talking about my boy.
Yeah.
He's mad about Michael Jordan being the GOAT.
That's what he's mad about. That's what he's mad about. Let's be honest about it, But, yeah, he is, man. The way I look at it, I see being a dad, taking up for your son and stuff. Yeah, I get that. That's that stuff. We know it goes well beyond that. We know what's in LeBron's head.
LeBron wants to control the narrative. Okay, the whole story. Him and Clutch Sports are very powerful. But Stephen A. Smith didn't necessarily getting along with those guys before all this.
Yeah.
All right. And now other athletes like Draymond Green and I can't remember who else, but a few more like, we're not talking to Stephen A. Smith, F him. Like now he's trying to blackball Stephen A. Smith for the athletes.
Yeah. That's right.
But I don't like LeBron.
I don't like neither one, to be honest about it. But I like Stephen A. better than LeBron.
Me too. I kind of like Stephen A., but I kind of don't.
Yeah.
He's looking like a mid guy.
I guess there's some times when he's
funny.
saying stuff that you could be kind of going along with some of the stuff he says. Yeah, overall, yeah. I don't like him, but I definitely dislike LeBron even worse.
Now, LeBron's game, he's a pretty good player.
True that.
He ain't the GOAT. He's probably not even the second best. I would say he's got an argument for second best. He ain't got no argument for first.
No, there ain't no argument there. But yeah, he's definitely, let's be honest, he is definitely one of the
He's top
best
10
players.
for sure. Arguably top 2.
There's a lot of folks that say he's number one though. Oh my God. You start an argument about it. They come out woodwork with people, all the LeBron fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He controls the narrative. He put that whole thing out there for his people.
Yeah. How old is John Stockton? I think I'm going to say John Stockton is 57 years old. Hey Alexa, how old is John Stockton?
John Stockton is 62 years old and was born on March 26,
62
1960.
years old. I'm a little bit off. 5 years old.
Subscribe to Derek and AB have a podcast. They are top G's. Subscribe now.
So, Jokic had himself a game. At 10:22 left in the third quarter, Jokic logged his 29th triple-double of the season. He had 13 points, 10 rebounds, and 10 assists at the moment. Then after logging the triple-double, he had himself another triple-double, 18 points, 11 rebounds, 12 assists. Gave him a total for the game of 31 points, 21 rebounds, and 22 assists. The first ever 30-20-20 game. Derek and AB, let me hear your thoughts on the total package Lex Luger being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2025.
All right, so what do I think about Lex Luger going to the Hall of Fame? I think it's awesome.
Yeah.
The rumor is AEW is letting Sting go over and induct Lex Luger. Now this is what I'm hoping, and it's a hope. Who knows? I'm hoping he's going to get to walk up there.
Man, that would be awesome. That would be super awesome if he would.
He can't do it, so but I think working with DDP and he's been coming along.
Yeah, he's been doing good.
That would be a big moment if he could do it.
That would, man. He definitely deserves it. He definitely deserves it, man. He had a hell of a career. Lex Luger was definitely badass.
Total package with torture rack.
Yeah, he was awesome. I had a chance. I met him. Not like I met him. Like you reach out and he shakes your hand when he's coming by. You know what I mean? But I remember when he shook my hand. His hand just like wrapped around. I was a little kid, but still, I just remember it was awesome.
Yeah. Now, as a little kid, you don't recognize it, but they say he wasn't really one of the best in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
He just kind of looked good.
He looked the part. He definitely looked
He kind
the
of
part.
got in there early,
Yeah.
So he would do a lot of power moves.
Definitely that. Pick him up over his head.
But well deserved. You remember he was the narcissist in WWE, and it was like the American whatever. Slam Yokozuna. Oh yeah, and one more thing about Lesnar. He was on Monday Night Raw and the first episode of Monday Night Nitro at the same night.
Oh really? Oh, how about that?
Because Raw was taped,
Okay.
and he was contract expiring,
Mm-hmm.
talking to the other people. Went to Monday Night Nitro, didn't tell the other people.
Damn, how about that? That's
that,
awesome.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. That's part of wrestling history right there from both shows.
Here we go again with all due respect. With all due respect, Bojangles. Bojangles, I've mentioned you like twice before on this. Talked about the ice in the cup. Talked about the lid on the cup. Today, we got something brand new about Bojangles. Bojangles, with all due respect, I really do like that you have a person outside taking orders. It speeds up the line a little bit. However, if you get a lazy person out there or somebody you didn't train right and they're just sitting there waiting for us to come around and they take our order, it's the same thing as them being inside talking on the speaker. Does no good. With all due respect, Bojangles, fix the situation. AB5 is about to try Blue Sprite.
I give it an 8 out of 10.
Da 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 da. Derek and AB. John Cena made a heel turn. Let me hear your thoughts.
That's right, John Cena turned heel. Man, I think it's kind of cool. I mean, did you expect it? You tell me if you expect it. But what do you think, AB? John Cena turned heel.
Long overdue. Did I expect it? I kind of was expecting something. I didn't know if it was going to be him or Cody because somebody has to be the bad guy.
Yeah.
Rock's offering Cody.
Yeah.
It's John Cena's last run also. Remember, he's like, this is my last thing. He's trying to get that 17th world title.
That's right. That's right.
I was kind of expecting Cody to do it, but once I saw Cody be like, F you, Rock, it was kind of like, well, it's got to be now, right? You just have them two good guys go against each other.
That's right.
But epic heel turn, maybe the best one since Hogan.
Yeah, since Hogan.
Yeah. I guess it's some kind of Hollywood faction. Travis Scott was with them. They're teasing, adding other people.
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk's been in a few things before. Who knows?
I saw that the other day. Saw that. Some sort of ad or program or something. I saw it.
Yeah. Who knows? Let's keep watching and find out.
Yeah. How old is Ed O'Neill? Oh, Ed. Think about that. I'm gonna say Ed O'Neill is 67. I'm gonna say he's 69 years old. 69 years old. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey Alexa, how old is Ed O'Neill?
Ed O'Neill is 78 years old.
Wow. I was thinking I was wrong as I was saying my answer. I'm thinking get into the 70s, but I was like, not quite, but dang, 78.
I'm friends with 25 letters of the alphabet. I don't know why.
Derek and AB, let me hear your thoughts on March Madness.
It's March Madness. Who's going to win? Well, unfortunately, it's not going to be Carolina because they already lost. And I guess that was the first round because they had to win a game to get there. Weird.
Yeah, that was kind of weird.
But they dominated that game.
Yeah, they did. They dominated that game. They did, but it was a tough game yesterday.
Which I guess that's about what they were, about what
Yeah,
I think they deserve to be in.
Yeah, I definitely deserve to be in the tournament. I think they had a good team. Was it as good as some of these others? They just couldn't. Carolina just couldn't close a lot of games. You know what I mean? They had so many close games, and they got some good players, but just not quite to the level that a lot of other people are. And they couldn't close some games. So it ended, unfortunately, in the first round.
Now, let's take a pause on Derek. He's about to tell us who he thinks is going to win the tournament. But let's talk about the Carolina athletic director. He was on some kind of committee that chose the people in the tournament. And he gets, I heard this, I don't know if it's true, maybe it's not, but he gets some kind of bonus if Carolina's in the tournament. And he's actually the one that picks it.
Yeah.
One of them. But I look at it like this. If Carolina's kind of on the bubble, you got to put them in because you got to make money. People want to see Carolina play. It's a business.
That's right. That's right.
You want to see Carolina or this team you never heard of.
Carolina.
Yeah. And they were kind of on the bubble. But having athletic directors from other schools, I don't know what the heck's going on. I just heard it.
Yeah, I don't know.
But that's not right. And it's getting a bonus because of it.
Yeah.
Maybe. Allegedly. All right, now back to the tournament. Derek, tell us who you think's going to win.
Well,
I've only got one pick, and I'm going to be honest.
who's that?
I hadn't been even watching it and
Yeah.
don't know. But, I mean, Duke's been dominant, right?
Yeah, they have, and I got a bad feeling that they're going to at least go all the way to the final game. I hope somebody's there to stop them. Who it's going to be, man? I don't know, man. I watch Duke play, and of course I don't watch Duke play except for usually when they play Carolina. But they're dominant, man. They're really good to shoot.
I really don't follow it enough, and I hadn't seen or heard of anybody. I was like, who's the really good player that's not at Duke? Like, who's a really good player that's not Cooper Flag?
right. Oh, here's not Cooper Flag. His mom.
Yeah, but I think Duke will probably win.
Yeah, I think that they will. I mean, I saw him play even with Cooper Flag when he was hurt. And I mean, it's not just Cooper Flag. Duke's got some good players. There's a bunch of good players in there. And they're big. They're not only big, they got the size and the skill. I unfortunately think it might go all the way. But like I said, I hope I'm wrong.
Now, Cooper Flag, I'm going to predict it right now. He does not go to the NBA and he stays at Duke and plays another year. I wonder how much money he's making.
Yeah.
He might make more at Duke and he might make it.
Then he might make it the NBA.
Because it's a certain amount you can make as a rookie.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, he's going to be like at least 2 or 3, but he's probably number 1. And that's going to be a good amount. Probably like 5 or 6 million.
That'll be interesting if he does stay. I hope
I don't know.
I hope he don't stay. So he can go to the NBA if he wants to.
I've heard people talking about it, and they're like, the Boozer twins are coming to Duke.
Yeah.
And they're like, Cooper Flag stays. They think the Boozer twins might go to Carolina. Just because they're like, well, we want to be the ones running the show.
Yeah, they want to be out there balling, you know what I mean? So that's going to be interesting. You might be right there. He might stick around and do play another year and make a stack full of money. And I hope not, man.
That would be crazy. That would like change a lot of things. It's college money to keep people going to the NBA.
It's crazy. College kids get paid.
How old is Vanna White? She's up there, but I really don't know. Woo! I'm going to say Vanna White is 68. Alexa, how old is Vanna White?
Vanna White is 67 years old.
Oh. How old is Mr. T? Mr. T is up there. He's getting old. Let's say 72. Alexa, how old is Mr. T?
Mr. T is 72 years old.
I pity the fool.
Derek and AB, I want to hear your reaction of this video of a man capturing a coyote trying to get his dog. The man frantically runs over to his little chihuahua, trying to protect it. even gets bit a couple times from the coyote. He picks it up by the tail. He's got it now. He's walking it over to the trash can. Once he places it in the trash, he thinks he's done. But he notices he's not. He keeps it closed. Animal control gets there and captures the coyote.
Well, what do I think about that? I think that's crazy. But I can understand it if you love your dog.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I would have definitely ran over with a broom, a baseball bat, a car, something.
Something, right?
But hey, he went with what he had and just him.
With his bare hands, I caught a coyote. How about that? Yeah, that was pretty daggone crazy. And just to keep his composure after getting bit, still get his hands on him, and get him to the dumpster. That was pretty wild.
It was crazy. So you got a little dog like that.
Yeah.
What you think?
I would do it for Loco, man. I'd fight a grizzly bear for Loco, my little dog.
I've seen a man jump into fight an alligator and save his dog. Did you see that one?
I didn't see that.
A little dog like that. The alligators kind of got him.
Oh,
and it
no.
wasn't a big one. It was smaller.
Right.
But he was like,
Oh, man.
grinding up and got the dog out and saved him.
Dang. Well, I don't, man, alligator, though, that's taking it to another level. You know what I mean?
I know, and you think he's already in his mouth,
Yeah.
but he
Dang.
saved him.
Right.
It's crazy.
Might be taking a trip to the pet store.